So we need to make some changes to the Injective chart. This is obviously the larger time frame. I would say even though different exchanges show different low points here, for now I'm just going to adjust the chart according to Binance action, because this is what I used before. We have to make sure it's aligned. But I have to say that obviously on the Coinbase chart, we didn't even get a lower low, which is crazy. But this kind of looks a bit like what the render chart has done. So we could say this was simply an ABC structure to the upside into the March highs. It's again, it's a bit like the Wild West out there at the moment in terms of how the charts look like, right? So I could have it like that and call this, okay, a B wave low. That would be one scenario. But then we need a sign that we're recovering, so we can talk about that in a minute. But this would be one scenario, so like an ABC structure to the upside in wave A. This was a large B wave decline. It would have to be a complex correction in that case, so it would be a W, X, Y structure. And it also looks now a little bit like the FET chart. And then A, B, C. So this would be fine. If we now recover, we could go with that scenario. I wouldn't necessarily expect, please don't, I wouldn't expect the price to get to $400 or something. It's just a projection. We need to, first of all, get some clarity about this. But in a different scenario, which also makes sense, especially from where we are, considering where we are in the cycle, that the B wave, what if the B wave is still unfolding and this decline was just an A wave, B, C? See, this messed up this chart because it now means this chart is one that is only moving in corrective patterns. I was considering corrective patterns before, but I was at least tracking here a diagonal structure that was still unfolding. Now it's a large A wave, maybe the B wave bottom, but normally now we need a 1-2 setup to the upside to really map out higher prices in wave C. That hasn't developed yet, and I'm not sure if it will based on this messy structure. Or we are in the B wave, so it won't be easy. The end of this cycle for Injective. So be careful. Standard resistance for the B wave. But also here, can I really trust this low? I don't think I can. And yeah, it will actually be like this. So this would be standard resistance. I will not rule out that the B wave can overshoot, but it will really depend on how the structure develops on the smaller time frames. What the next objective for the bulls would be, well, it is a break above this candle where the selling volume came in, like on many other charts. And this is, well, it's exactly this candle. I mean, I'd really like it to get at least above 11.35. Better would be even here 12.44. Because that's at least the last swing high. And I believe the selling pressure came already in up there. But the real volume candle, well, that was this one. 11.30, roughly 11.35. Those levels can act as resistance. So that should give you an idea of where we stand now at the moment on the larger time frame. And yeah, microstructure wise, unfortunately, there isn't really a lot we can do with a chart like that at the moment.